we have a create module. The other thing that we might want to keep track of is that, where are we getting the initial list of modules? Well, that initial list of modules is coming from where? It's coming from our reducer having an initial state which is hard-coded. Right? More commonly, this list will come from a server, right? From a database, from a remote server. Now, to connect this, just like we are notifying the reducer so that it can calculate the current state, we also need to be notify it that to say, hey, I just loaded up. I've been just added to the DOM. I need data. Okay, and initializing it like this won't do. Right? We need to be able to handle the event that it's our first time here. I need data. Send me the data. Right. So the way we're going to do that is that we're going to have to handle the event that we are just starting, right? And I need to have all the modules. Give me all the modules, right? We need to handle the event that we're just loading up, and our default would be that we return what? Well, for now, we don't have anything from the server. Not yet. We don't have anything from the server. We just want to be able to handle this event. So this is a to-do, right? To-do, move all strings to constants, right? So I'll leave that to you, okay? So for now, we're going to fetch all the modules. We're going to return, for now, we're going to return just hard-coded list of modules, right? We're just going to return just the state. It's going to be just the same. It's going to be just the same as our default. Yes? Right now, it's just as our default. Eventually, we're going to get this from the server, right? And when we hit the server, what is this going to do? We're going to go out to the server. The server is going to come back with data. And what are we going to return? We're going to return the modules with the modules that come from the database, which we're going to store in the action, right? Which right now we don't have anything. Okay, this is going to be that's how we're going to handle it. Right, modules is going to retrieve it from modules that come from the server, but we don't have anything right now. Okay, so for now we're just going to leave it as returning the current state. Just returning the current state. Right, so how do we invoke this find all modules? The only place that we are notified that we have loaded and we're ready to go is through the event handler, the component did mount life cycle event function, right? That's the only place where the module list component can say, I've just been instantiated, right? I need data. I'm just waking up. I need data, right? Find me all the modules that I can render. So how do we do that? Well, because we are a function, we don't have component did mount. So we're gonna have to convert this into a class component. Yes. All right. So let's convert this into a class component. So let's say class. This is going to extends react.component opens right here, and we're going to have render, and we're going to return this URL over here. Right, we're going to return that URL right here. Okay, right. If we do that, then we need to notice that we don't have this anymore, right? The unwrapping and the destructor to extract from our properties. We're going to have to explicitly reference all properties. Yes, using this.props, correct? So we're going to go back here and we're going to replace all these with an explicit this.props. Right? This is all coming from the properties above, right? This.delete modules. This.create module, all that is coming from the properties, which is being mapped by the state to property mapper and by the dispatch to property mapper. That's where it's coming from, right? So if we go back, let's see, this should still work just the same. Delete, create, nothing has changed. Right? The only thing we've done is to change module list from a function component into a class component. Why? Just because we want to be able to handle this component did mount. Only because of that, right? Now let's use component did mount for initialization, right? We want data. obviously we're getting data because we have that default, right? We have that default, yes? We don't want it because it's default. It's because we want to ask for it. Not because you don't know what we want to do. It's because we are asking for data, and I want you to send me data, all right? Right now it's just because you don't know what we're asking for. All right, so let's do that now.